What's going on, guys? It's ThePancakeRenegade here, and welcome back to Fallout 3. This is part 26, I believe. I could be wrong on that. But, first off, before we start with something, I want to show you this cool thing. I should have added it to the last episode, but I forgot about it entirely. It's over here. Right, if I'm not mistaken, this is the store. Yes, okay, so it's called Gold Ribbon Grocers. It's just by the Jerry Street Metro station. And Hank's Electrical Supply, and then the drainage chamber is just down the road over here. So let me zoom in real quick. Here's Hank's Electrical Supply. Just go left a bit and then up next to these two little stores, and let's head inside, and you shall see what you shall see what's so interesting about this place. Okay, actually, let me turn off this radio. Shut up. Okay, thank you. There is a first aid box, stim pack. Yeah, let's just take this to pack. Some mentats on the ground. Or on the counter. Bottle caps on the opposite counter. Paperweight, no thank you. And pre-war money. Okay. Some beer. Ooh, a bear trap. You know what? I don't want to mess with that. Let me just go back over here. Hey, and you see these arrows on the ground? Hold on, let me talk to my companions real quick. Stay here. Don't move. Don't move. Jeez, I can't talk today. Don't move. Okay, Charon, you do too.
What is it?
You do the same. Wait here.
I shall wait here until you return for me.
Alright. Well, this is, what I'm talking about. It is, well, there's lots of arrows on the ground, and there's a mannequin facing backwards. I would shake your hand, but I don't know how. Also, your eyes are really freaky. Yo, your eyes are following me. That's creepy. Hold on, let me stand up here. Hold on. No. Looking up. Looking down. Yeah, that's freaky. Okay, well, I'm ignoring that. There's a pressure plate here. I don't think we want to disarm this one, though. So let me step on it and see what happens. If not... Oh. Okay, so there seems to be a chain reaction. Seems to be boxes of cereal. Oh, fell into that pressure plate. Ball machine shooting that. Explosion back there. Generator. And was that it? Generator's activated.
There may be danger here.
Is that it? I thought there was... Did it glitch? Or am I just missing it? There should be some noticeable loot over here. Somewhere. Am I just not seeing it? There should be some... Yeah, what in the world? I see a hole in the ceiling. Here it is. Yeah, okay, so there should be... Yeah, it hasn't fallen down. Alright, let me reload that save.
Question for all you faithful listeners.
Turn this off. Oops. Turn that off. Oops. Well, that happened. Okay then. I'm reloading that save. That shouldn't have happened either. I think a dog may walked over the pressure plate, or maybe I did too.
Listeners, have you guys and gals ever seen?
No, Dogmeat, come back here. Come back here. Come. Alright, well, it's supposed to be, unless I'm missing something here. There shouldn't be anything I'm missing. I mean, I stepped on this. It worked at first. Okay.
Question for all you.
I don't like the look of this place.
Have you guys and gals
Wait here.
ever seen a tree? No, not those shriveled black things.
Stay here.
Real trees.
Alright, now.
Brown bark.
There. Now, let me just take that stim pack and those mentats. Okay, this is what's supposed to happen. Walk on the pressure plate. That releases. It knocked them all backwards, but, you know, that's fine. So that explodes. And then it drops that. Okay, I thought it was dropping out of that hole, not this one. Alright, so I guess it did work the first time. So, there's a box of detergent, a mini nuke, we shall take that, a missile, another missile, a Nikola Tesla and You book, a missile, some sugar bombs, some beer, baseball, and I do believe that is it, yes? No? Alright, so there is, some sugar bombs we can find. That's Braxo. Ah, there it is. Sugar bomb, sugar bomb, sugar bomb, sugar bomb. Oh, wow. Lots of sugar bombs right here. There we go. Third. Yeah, third in that little section. Alright. And, yeah, that seems to be it. Besides a pilot light and a few small things we could probably find. I'll take that Nuka-Cola. I mean, I guess you could kind of cheese it and just shoot the generator back here. Let's take a Nuka-Cola truck and make turpentine. Why not? Okay, so pre-war money. Cash register is empty. I'll take those few caps. And yes, that is pretty much it.
You return.
Yeah, let's get going. Okay. Let's go. And dog meet you as well. Don't want to leave you anywhere. Come on, boy. Goodbye. Alright, just a quick once-over. Detergent. Creepy mannequin still looking at me. Alright. Nothing stuck here. No. Oh. On the chute? Is that something? Oh, that's a... Shoot, there's a... Haha. Oh, tumblers today. Oh, yes, I do want that. Oh, come on. Stop being finicky. Let's look at it. Gotcha. Alright. Right. We did grab it. Yes. And... yes. Alright, cool. There we go. Now, we are off to a location we've been to before. We did miss something there, though. I don't know if I'm required to start another quest in order to get it. I don't believe I am, but alright. No Talon Company marks, nothing of the sort. Alright, well, we are headed to the Arlington Library, and we're going to the children's wing, and we're looking for some sheet music. That is to give it to some lady named Agatha. Okay, so let's waltz on inside, past Brotherhood of Steel. And then look at our local map so we can find the, excuse me, Sharon. So we can find the, sheet music. I already said it. Okay, children's wing, so just go straight and all the way left. Alright, well, I think it's, yeah, second floor, I do believe. So second floor. Alright, go around here. And here. No, just offices. No, nothing. Rad Roach, I'll ignore you. Pre-war book, I see that. I'll take you.
I've got one.
Yeah, sure. Kill it. Alright, and I think it's here. Yes? No. No, it's not. Here? No. I will take a sip of this water fountain, though, just to recover some of our health. cost of possibly increasing our radiation level. Oh, it seems we're just under the cusp. Those rad roaches are raiders. Rad roaches. Those are raiders. Alright, you don't have anything. I'm not bothering searching you others. Alright, you're right here. Cool. Let's hop in here. And then I need to find a Nuka-Cola machine and a fire hose box. Oh, Brotherhood of Steel. Good. Some raiders. Let's... Nope, wrong one. Well, that works, but, that one. And... Alright, well, cool. Past the fire hose box. He was on the right? Ah, yes, past the Nuka-Cola machine. Let's take those. Oh. Alright. That's fine. I'll take that combat knife, sure. I know it's somewhere in this room. Possibly. Auto cap. Pre-war book, I'll take that. Minor loot, but I mean it still doesn't hurt. Ah, here we are. The sheet music book. Weight gain is 1 and the value is 100. And of course, well actually, it's pretty nice that we don't have to it's nice that we don't have to oh, of course. What? Okay, so I guess it has a higher spread. Sure, let's just deal with that other raider. To the right. That was entirely bad. Oh, I pulled out my knife too soon. Just take that, the other combat knife, and then loot you, which I shot somewhere back here. Nice. Alright, that and that. Nothing else in here. Ooh, ammo boxes. I will take you. Yes, please. I will never say no to ammo. So I know you can break a lock with a force lock in the force lock option in the bottom right corner when you enter the lockpick menu. But I wonder if you can, like, if you fail it too many times, if you can lock it up that way. Oh. Auto caps. Sure. No, let's get out of here. Okay. So now we want to head a bit southwest of Minefield, but we do have to get out of here first. That is a requirement. We cannot fast travel from indoors. Okay, now, you know what, just because, let's sell that pre-war book to you.
Welcome back.
Uh-huh. Pre-war books for you. Take all the books I have.
Very well.
300 bottle caps. Alright, that is perfectly fine by me. Yes. Okay. How to prevent an enemy from fleeing, cripple the legs. Alright, well, I'd rather waste darts with the maxed out dart gun schematics versus wasting ammunition. Well, bullets. Where did I say? Minefield. That is right. So it's like between here, here, and here. It's like right there. I'm just gonna put my marker there. Probably not very far from it. Probably not very close either. I mean, it's gotta be like a middle ground or something. Well, we may want to go to the scrapyard, actually. Okay, so it was west, I do? Yes, west. I think it's like right there. So I know it's surrounded by a pile of rocks, all except for a little bridge. Agatha, merchants, and the lone wanderer uses to get across. Maybe it's on the on the other side of the highway. Oh, of of course, I don't have any ammo for that. That's right. Alright. Okay, sorry if you can hear my dog barking in the background. I do believe it is right here. I think I want to go this way. Like right here. No, it does not seem like it. Let's just continue this way, though.
Over here.
Okay. We're being attacked by what? Oh, it's a raider. Of course. They're always annoying.
Need some help with this one. That.
Well, that's one way to end that off. Alright, well. I think it is here. But let's try down here real quick. Okay, so it's up there. Yeah. There's that bridge. I do not know if I want to go that way to get across or this way. Let's try this way. Looks like there's a little path. And there are trading merchants and some sheet metal out of the blue. Alright. Can we... Ooh, yes. We made it across. Ah, there's a little crevice there. Trading merchant, let's see who you are just before I go. And you are Doc Hoff.
Ah, welcome, weary traveler. You look like a traveler in need of relaxation and the finest of chemical assistance. Well, wander no more, my good friend, for I am Doc Hoff, procurer of the finest of medical goods and chemical assistance. Now, how may I help you?
I'm here to buy.
Tell me what you need, and maybe I've got your fix.
Ah, so he's got the schematic for the nuke grenade. Let's go ahead and buy that. Just because we can easily replenish that.
Need anything?
Alright, goodbye. We can easily replenish that 300 just by going back and getting our pre-war books and returning them to the library. Alright, well, this is Agatha's house, as many of you may or may not know. She's got a little damaged garden gnome right here. But let's enter and speak to the lady.
Oh my, I wasn't expecting any visitors.
Hello.
My, you certainly do look a little bit worn out from your travels. Oh, just look at my terrible manners. I'm Agatha. It's so nice to meet you. Now, what brings you all the way out here?
Exploring.
Honestly, there's nothing much out here. Looking for sand, rocks, we have plenty of that. You're welcome to look around this area, of course. Don't let me dissuade you. I'm just trying to save you some time. My husband built this place way out here for a reason. Rest his soul.
I take it you don't get many visitors then?
Apart from supply caravans, you're the first person to set foot inside my house in a long time. It's not for lack of trying at this point, mind you. I'm just far off the beaten path. Living in this isolation protects me, but it has also made me very lonely.
A frail old lady like yourself should be careful out here all alone.
Old? Yes. Frail? No. I can still hold my own if I have to. My husband made me learn a thing or two about how to defend myself. Besides, I have a caravan come through here about once a week to trade. They'd miss me if I was gone.
That sounds risky. What if the caravan never arrives?
Well, I always have my husband's old radio set to fall back on. I used it once in an emergency when a group of raiders was getting a bit too close for comfort to my house. Otherwise, I use it to broadcast my so-called music I play from my homemade violin.
Intelligence. I guess a homemade violin is never quite in tune.
Oh, you are a clever one. Yes, that's exactly the problem that I have with it. It doesn't quite play all of the notes correctly, and I have to constantly tinker with it.
Your husband's radio can broadcast across the entire capital wasteland?
Yes, My husband was very proud of the setup. He tinkered with that thing for years to get it working. I've tried to use it to get whatever I need, but I've never gotten a reply.
Is there any way I can help?
Well, now that you mention it, yes, there is. My trading depends on my violin. Without it, I have nothing to play, no way to make music. If you can bring me a violin, a better one, I'd feel much more secure.
A violin? That's hardly something that would have survived the war.
Yes, very sad, isn't it? Sad to think that no more musical instruments will ever be made the old way ever again. Well, fortunately, I know where perhaps the last real violin in the world exists. If you give me your word that you will recover it, I will tell you more.
Let's use Lady Killer. We haven't used that in a while, if at all. Lady Killer, if only you had something to help keep me safe, my little honeybee. Sounds kind of creepy and weird.
Oh my, I didn't know I still had the looks. Well, you just made my day, you sweet thing. Let me give you something extra to help you on your way. I have a small amount of ammunition that my husband left behind, a box of odds and ends. I don't think I've opened it in years. If you do this for me, you're welcome to take whatever you need.
All right. I give you my word that I'll do the best to recover a violin for you.
Oh, I don't think I've been this happy in years. As promised, here's the key to the ammunition box. It's right under the radio table. Before you leave, I have some information that may help you, at least a place to begin. It all starts with my great-great-grandmother Hilda back in 2077, before the bombs fell.
You have records from back then?
Of a kind, yes. Hilda sent a good deal of letters to my great-grandmother Mary, who passed them on, and so forth. I suppose the correspondence could be considered a diary of sorts.
2077? I can't even imagine that long ago.
It certainly is a long time. That precious instrument has been through a lot. Anyway, Hilda was quite a special woman, classically trained and exceptionally talented at the violin. Her pride and joy was her Stradivarius violin. I can only imagine how exquisite this instrument must have been. When the war reared its head, she was invited by Vault Tech into Vault 92. They claimed the vault would be dedicated to preserving musical talent.
Musical talent? Why would they care about that?
Vault Tech was always promoting the vaults being used for the preservation of the arts and all that nonsense.
We all know that's not right.
Pass on a chance to meet many of the other musical talents of the world, so she accepted their invitation. Then the bombs fell, the vault was sealed, and my family never heard from her again.
After 200 years, how can you be certain the violin is in decent shape?
She kept it in a special pressurized case. Inside the case is the perfect temperature and humidity for the instrument. If the case is still functioning, the Stradivarius would be in perfect shape. Hilda's Stradivarius was named the U.S.A. Stradivarius. All of them had names. That's what I want you to get.
Any idea where Vault 92 is located?
That's the catch. I have no idea where it is. I'd suggest making your way to Vault Tech headquarters in the D.C. ruins. That would be a good place to begin. Good luck!
Alright, so we got a map marker added. What do you know about the U.S.A. Stradivarius?
Not too much, I'm afraid. It was fabricated way back in 1714 by a famous Italian craftsman named Antonio Stradivari. He had made a bunch of Stradivarius violins, actually, and each one was individually named over time to identify them. They are regarded as the most outstanding instruments ever made, and no two sound alike, they say. Incredible! Since the bombs fell laying waste to most of the world, it may be safe to say that this could be the last surviving violin of its kind.
How will I know the Stradivarius when I see it?
Well, from my great-great-grandmother's diaries, I have deduced that she had a special pressurized case created for it. Hopefully, the Soir Stradivarius was in the case when she... well, you know.
Alright, note added. Soir Stradivarius case something. Is the Stradivarius worth a ton of caps? I mean, she'll probably say, no, because people won't realize the importance of it, but I'll choose it anyways. Also, why does it look like that clock has a, second 9? It looks like where the, second hand is in between the 8 and the 7. Kind of looks like a second 9. It's dirt, but it looks like a 9. Is the Stradivarius worth a ton of caps?
I hope you're not thinking of doing anything dishonest. You gave me your word.
Alright, so that was a bit of a different response. Let me ask you something else.
Well, okay.
I'm still looking. Oh, no. Do you have any information on Vault 92?
I'm sorry. I wish I did. All I know is that Vault Tech intended it to be a protective environment for the world's musical talent. When the bombs fell, the vault was sealed, and the rest is a mystery. Perhaps when you find it, you can find some sort of a record of what occurred inside.
Okay, so, those of you who have, played, Fallout games yourself, you know that Vault-Tec was... They had a public front of being nice, but they worked a lot behind the scenes and tried doing lots of secret experiments on people. So I feel like we may find more than what these musicians originally bargained for. Obviously, I'm not giving anything away, but it's bound that we're bound to find out something that happened that wasn't really told to the public. Can you tell me anything about Vault-Tec headquarters?
From what I gather, it's located in the ruins of D.C. I got the location from one of the supply caravans. They told me it had extremely high security and something they call a mainframe inside. I'd imagine it's quite dangerous. I'd be careful if I was you.
Tell me a bit about your great-great-grandmother.
She was quite a special woman. Hilda was her name. Classically trained and exceptionally talented at the violin. Her pride and joy was her Stradivarius violin. I can only imagine how exquisite this instrument must have been. When war reared its head, she was invited by Vault Tech into Vault 92. They claimed the vault would be dedicated to preserving musical talent. Happily, she accepted. After she entered Vault 92, the bombs fell, and the story as I know it ends.
Alright, let's not say that. I have to go now.
Be careful. I don't want to be responsible for getting you killed.
Alright. Okay, so we do have... Watch out, dog meat. We do have this locked ammunition box. Let's open it. Okay, so 5.308 caliber rounds. Ooh, 44 magnums. Or magnum rounds. 6. 15... Ooh, some, what are they called? I'm just gonna say, machine gun ammunition, even though it's 5mm rounds. Energy cells, microfusion cells, mini nuke, that's pretty valuable. I'm not selling those, though. I think there's a finite number of them in the, world. I could be wrong. That could be Fallout 4. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, what do you have in your fridge? Okay. Spring outfit. Money. Alright, here's the radio she's talking about.
If there's anything else you need to know, you go right ahead and ask.
Alright, sure. Anything under your bed that I can see? Excuse me, dog meat? No, of course. Now you blocked away. Yeah, I don't see anything. Alright, well, I think it's time to leave you alone, Lady Agatha. Or Old Lady Agatha. Okay. We are, just on the cusp of, time for this episode.
Pick me up.
No, I'm not. Thank you very much, though.
Hey there.
I thought it was, named something else. We are on the cusp of time for today's episode. We will continue this adventure in the next one, and we will visit the DC ruins to try and find the Vault-Tec headquarters. She said something about a mainframe, so I don't really know what to expect. It's been a while since I played the game. I don't exactly remember what this mainframe is. I mean, it's probably just like something... I bet it's just like a computer, though, that we just hack into. Wait, I want to see if we can get to the top of this. If we can, I'll end off the video. If we cannot... Oh, we did it. Oh, hold on, we're stuck. We're gonna die. Let me just save right here. I'm not saving over, but, you know, save right here in case. And there we go, and we're dead. What do you know? Alright, well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Ooh.